Do you
But
think
no,
even as like a backup or like as a
no,
utility player, no?
no.
Just
I'm
want
gonna say
nothing
the
to do with
same thing
him.
about Chalobah I said about Gallagher. These guys need to go for the betterment of Chelsea. They cannot be here because if they end up staying, they'll find a way to get back into the starting eleven. That can't happen.
Hmm.
They need to
Yeah,
go.
that's fair.
They need to go.
I don't think it's unfair to say. So yeah, I mean like, yeah, Levi. So the latest I saw Prime was that he's expected to sign a new contract. Nothing yet. I know
Yeah,
he got a different contract when it was the summer Pochettino came in.
yeah. No, but that's
But
all I'm talking about.
yeah.
I saw recently when Caicedo signed his, there was talk about Colwell getting a contract. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
He can't, bro. Like people are saying as a backup center back, he's not better
Hmm.
than Achingpong and he's not better than Mamadou Sarr. So I'd rather have Achingpong and Mamadou Sarr be third choice because at least they're getting more game time guaranteed, as opposed to having Chalobah here play. Fofana then gets injured. Well, even though we're trying to sell Fofana, but like
Hmm.
I'd rather he just goes. There's nothing he offers that we need because his leadership he's not there. He's he's experienced, but he's not good. Ability
Hmm.
wise, he's not better than Mamadou Sarr or Achingpong. He offers nothing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Saar
I
play a left side centre back still?
Who?
don't know.
Saar.
Sarr can play left and right.
Uh, I mean,
Can
I
he?
do agree. Like, if we bring in Saar, we may as well try to maybe move on from like Chalobah and actually get him sold
Yep.
permanently. I guess. Like, I wouldn't like
And
hate it if he's still backup because I don't really like hate the idea of being him a backup. It's just him being a star. I have like, more of an issue with because
but
we can't rely on a Chalobah being our main centre back for the
even as
season.
a backup, Chris, why should he stay
I
here and
felt
be
like he did a
backup?
little bit better than a bit better than Fafana this season in general. I mean, I know a
But
lot of because they get rid of Fafana, but
I'd get rid of both
yeah,
Hmm.
because why should he be backup over Achingpong and Sarr?
okay with Action Pong, I believe he should be loaned out as well. I don't think like him on the bench is gonna really get the better out of him. Like him being loaned out with like a full season to see what he can actually do. Because I don't know what deferment will go get out of like Action Pong with a limited time he already gets this season with like a
But
Chalobah and Fafana.
but he's only getting limited time because of Chalobah Fofana. If you get
But
rid
when
of
you get
both
limited time,
Chalobah Fofana,
oh sorry, go on.
no, if you get rid of both Chalobah and Fofana, Achingpong becomes the third choice center back.
I feel like
Hopefully.
when you bring more, if we bring more centre backs in, it's still gonna be limited.
We're only going to bring in one more center back, which will be a starter with Colwell, which makes sense.
Well,
And
how many
then
centre backs do you think we might get rid of though? Like 2, 3?
I think we're gonna get rid of 2, maybe 3, which is fine because I don't think that's a problem.
So
Then again, we might be more.
if you're saying we're gonna get rid of 2, maybe 3,
Mm-hmm. You bring in
you're
one,
counting. You're only thinking about people that are currently in the squad, right?
yeah.
Not the loans and shit.
Get rid of Fofana. The guys who are on loan don't count. Get rid of
Okay.
Fofana. Get rid of Chalobah. Badia Shield doesn't even play anyway. He's always injured. So
It should be gone.
You're saying 3. So what? You're keeping
yeah.
Tosin?
Oh, 4
Oh, and
probably,
yeah, and Tosin's gone 4. But we already have too many center backs
I mean, we're in one
anyway.
competition, right? No European football.
And
Then
so we started
That's
the
fair.
season with Fofana, Chalobah, Tosin, Badiashile, and then Achingpong as the young 5th guy. Cole was out injured, so he doesn't count in this. We then went and brought in Mamadou Sarr and recalled him from loan, which makes it 6. Meaning, if you want to start the season back with 5, you're getting rid of, say, Tosin, right? That means you go back to having 5. Get rid of Badiashile, you bring in Colwell. That still means you have 5. You get rid of Chalobah or Fofana. You bring in a starter. You still have 5. Does anyone not see the math there? Like, I think it's, if we're playing a back 4, it means you need 2 center backs, meaning 2 starters, 2 backups, and then maybe a young guy. Meaning Colwell and let's say Van Heck, because we're linked to him from Brighton, you can have Pong and Sarr be backups. Pong and Sarr are good enough to play in the Carabao Cup, good enough to play in the FA Cup. They're good enough to play up against, say, Coventry when we face them in the league. Maybe if we're playing in Europa, they're good enough to play in the league phase as centre backs together. That's how they're getting game time. Instead of us having to play Boston.
What if one of those get injured?
If who gets injured?
Any of them.
Who?
Because if one of them gets injured, then one needs to move up to that position. That leaves a spot open in the backup position.
True, but let's say Cole is injured. Let's just use him as the example. I'd rather play Mamadou Sarr or Pong as opposed to play Chalobah, Tosin, Fofana, Badiashile again.
I think the reality of the situation with the center backs is we're going to have to keep one of them outside of Levi Colwill, and that's going to be a toss-up between Fofana and Chalobah. One of them are going to stay.
I'd rather keep Chalobah,
which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Which is we'll keep him, and he'll end up being a
starter. The problem
starter.
is that I just... Listen, I agree that Chalobah is not good enough to be a starter at Chelsea, but I think he's good enough to be in the squad.
I don't think he's good enough to be in the squad. I really don't.
I
don't think
just a squad player, not a starter.
I think even as a squad player, I think people like you're saying.
I feel like you're more worried about the potential of him getting starts, and then we're back to square one.
No, not even him getting starts. Even as a squad player, he's gonna get more minutes over Sarr and Josh, who are better than him, and they don't get the game time. So people will complain when Josh and Sarr get an occasional start randomly and they don't play well, and we should drop them. Chalobah will play, won't play well. Next game, won't play well. Third game, won't play well. Fourth game, he'll play well. So he's going to build up momentum. Fofana did that this season as well, where he wasn't playing well, and then he built up momentum. How is that fair? When they're not better than what... It's not like with Cole, where, like, if Cole had played poorly against Liverpool, no one would hold that against it. It's okay. Cole can build up a bit of momentum. It's justified with him. He's proven that he is off a level. Fofana and Chalobah haven't proven they're of any level to deserve to be playing in the team, especially when they're playing poorly. Or they're not, like, super clear of the young guys that we have. Because we'll sell Pong, he'll play well out on the team he's at, and then people will complain why Blue Coat sold Pong, not knowing that we should have kept him over Chalobah, but you guys wanted to keep Chalobah. We don't realize how bad this guy is.
Yeah, I mean...
I think he's just average.
I think he's average. I do agree, though, with Prime. I mean, I feel like Mamadou Sarr is a better center back. Pong is up in the air, but I feel like his potential is better. He just needs more play time, like Prime is saying.
He hasn't had a chance, I will say.
Yeah, he hasn't had a chance, really. I just get worried. Like, if I'm Chelsea, I'm signing 2 center backs, not just one, just to have a little bit of extra depth, and potentially just send Pong on loan. Pong on loan. See what happens with Alisson Somino in the summer if you decide to want to keep him or send him back out on loan. There's decisions to be made. We'll obviously be talking about the transfer plans obviously later in the show. I have a whole dedicated section for it. But yeah, listen, I'm happy with Levi Colwill potentially staying with Chalobah. We'll see. I don't necessarily disagree with Prime. I just think he's not high on a totem pole in terms of get rid of. My priority of getting rid of Disasi, Badiashile, and Tosin is higher than that. And then it's a toss-up between Fofana and Chalobah.
But Disasi's not even in our squad. So he's...
No, but I'm just saying in terms of transfers, the center backs we have to transfer out, he's on that list for me.
No, but like we know Disasi's going.
No, I know what you're talking about, but I just had to throw him in there because he is one of the center backs we have to move. He's not part of the team. I know you didn't count him in your calculations, but I'm just saying.
But like we know he's going. We know Tosin's going. Fofana, it looks like he's going. Badiashile, we know he's going. I don't like.
Oh yeah, Benoit too.
We're gonna. It's fine. People are gonna see next season. We're gonna keep Chalobah, and then there's gonna be a point in the season where people are cussing him again or on his neck, and I'm gonna sit here and say, "Well, you guys wanted to keep him, so don't worry."
I don't think I really cussed a guy.
I don't. Even as a squad player, I don't trust him.
Yeah. Again, I don't think Chalobah's good. I think he's average. But again, you see, like, you look at my chat. Some people are telling me I'm saying certain things about Chalobah in the chat, and then the chatter themselves are saying things about Chalobah. I'm not saying Chalobah's great.
It's weird, Marshall. You're normally someone that loves to defend players like Chalobah, so surprised you're not defending him.
No, I just think I do think he gets more criticism than he deserves. I also think he's not nearly, well, it's the same thing I just said. I don't think he's nearly as bad as people like to make him out to be. But I don't think he's good enough to be a starter at Chelsea, and I don't even disagree with him going. Like you said, I think he should go. I think we can get a good amount of money for him. We can replace him with someone else who's better quality. See, so like when EPL Turf accuses me that apparently I said Trev is underrated. I never said that in my life. I don't know who you're referring to. And then you have people in the same chat saying this. So I don't know who you're talking to, EPL Turf.
You say he needs good center backs around him.
Yes, Cole will.
But
right now,
the guy's 27. Why can I? Like, what we were saying this about Cole maybe 2 years ago, with like Poch when Cole was young. Chalobah's 27. Why do I need to keep saying this about, oh, he's good with good center backs around him? If I said that about the Lap, you guys would crucify me. And the Lap's still young.
Yeah, no, of course.
So, but why is it okay with Chalobah when this guy's our most experienced defender in the team? He's the oldest, and he's played the most minutes out of all of our defenders. That's including Reece James. And yet, I need to say he's better at players around it. No.
Yeah, I don't disagree. And the only way this happens to people is like we need money. Like we need to make at least Europa to get some funds into the club to make these changes.